So in 2009, you end up working with Mack 10 on his album Soft White. You produced the song Big Baller that featured Birdman and Glasses Malone. I know Glasses Malone is your guy, you know. And It's Your Life with Anthony Hamilton. So what was it like working with Mack 10?
Woo! Woo! I'm just going to say that. It was interesting, should I say. Yeah, me and Mac didn't see eye to eye on a couple things, but the music came out amazing.
What do you mean you guys didn't see things eye to eye? Like he didn't like some of the route that you wanted to take, or you didn't like?
He didn't agree with my quote. He didn't agree
how
with
much
my
you
quote.
wanted to charge.
Yeah, he didn't agree. So I'm like, okay, well, and I didn't think he was going to use it, and he used it anyway. So we had to get creative on compensation. That's all.
That's unfortunate, man, because I mean, he's from the West Coast, you from the West Coast. Obviously, should be more of a working bond kind of understanding and situation.
Because all I do is give. You know what I mean? I've been a giver. So if you got a problem with me, it's probably something wrong with you.
Do you feel like in that situation you were being very understanding and like you tried to work with his budget or and he just was being unreasonable?
Yeah, I didn't give him a hard number to where it's like disrespectful. Like I understand tiers. I understand I can't charge somebody without a budget in most cases, like they have a label behind them. I understand that. But at the same time, I know the value that I bring. And at some point, we have to do business.
Right. So for that situation, like, that's something that you guys don't do ahead of time before working together? You don't say, hey, I'll work on this but I'm expecting this and everything, like from the jump to know?
Oftentimes not, because it all comes down to me allowing you to use my music, or you allow me to use your signing off on your vocals. So like this is more of a trust game, because say for instance, I come in the room and before we even work, I say, hey man, how much are you charge? How much you gonna pay me for this interview? I normally get this. I got this from No Jumper. I got this. You're probably gonna be like, yeah, bro, I'll get back to you. Same thing in music.
Got you. Okay, yeah. It kind of ruins the vibe, right?
Yeah,
the creative
it ruins the vibe. It's a relationship. Well, like let's figure it out. If I respect you and your platform, I know that some things you're gonna have to give.
Right. But you were happy with how the music itself turned out, with the features on the song and everything?
No issues at all with it. I love the work.
Mm-hmm.
The product is very good.
And that's interesting too, because you have a relationship with Glasses Malone, and that's Mack 10's guy too, right? So it's just kind of a weird predicament to be in.
Yeah, but back then, me and Glasses weren't as close. Like Glasses he did a compilation for me for Bastards of the Party soundtrack. That was my first time meeting him, and that was 2000, 2010, 2009, 2010. And I think the project came out in 2011. But now we have we're really close and we have a great working relationship and a trust.
Right.
So I do things for him and I don't talk about money, and he do things for me and we don't talk about money. We figure it out. But that comes with wanting to see each other win,
In time, obviously, and investing in each other, right? Did you know Anthony Hamilton was going to be on It's Your Life, or how did that process come about?
Yeah, no, I know that. At this point, I'm privy to the contributions to my work. So,
so you're like more involved in the entire life of the song instead of like kind of like just doing this
earlier I didn't have a say, so I was figuring things out. But at this point, I'm learning the business and the business acumen and okay, who are we doing this for? Because it matters for as I'm producing it. Okay, I need, and this is the difference between a producer and a beat maker. If I know it's Anthony Hamilton, let me find out what his range is. What keys does he normally sing in?
Right.
What's the tempo he normally do? So I'm planning ahead to give him something that he's comfortable on, and he's gonna automatically, he might just go in the booth and do it right then.
Yeah, you're thinking about the texture of his voice and everything and what's gonna match it. I totally get it. Yeah.
All that instrumentation that lends more towards his feel and all that with the B3 organ and different Wurlitzers and stuff like that, it lends more towards his genre.
Mm-hmm.